For as long as I can remember, the uprising of hate speech often leads to hate crime, and it continues to be a constant issue in the world we live in today. Hi, my name is Ashley Duffus, and I am conducting this research project for a media law class I am enrolling for this semester. In this project, I will expound on the meaning of hate speech, the effects of hate speech as it relates to hate crime, how much hate crime has increased, and how one can combat hate speech. In the article entitled Understanding Hate Speech, United Nations defines hate speech as any kind of communication in speech, writing, or behavior that attacks or uses judgmental language with reference to a person or a group based on their religion, ethnicity, nationality, race, color, descent, gender, or other identity factor. While Mrs. Brown waited in the salon for her hair appointment, she watches a news report on hate crime.
Asian piece of
Oh my god. Go back to whatever Asian country you belong in. These are just some of the gruesome reminders of.
As Mrs. Brown continued to watch in disbelief, her body language displayed how deeply disturbed and hurt she
Another
was.
man knocked to the ground in broad daylight.
He had to go back to the hospital because his left eye wouldn't stop bleeding.
The senseless.
According to the Synergy Health programs, hate crimes have risen steadily in the US throughout the years. But during and following the 2020 pandemic, the effects of hate crimes, particularly against Asian and African Americans, have brought severe consequences for the well-being of minority groups across the country. Attorney General Rob Bonta stated that hate crime in California has significantly increased by 32.6% from 2020 to 2021 and is at their highest level of reported hate crimes since 2001. He further expounded that hate crimes targeting Black people remained the most prevalent. It increased to 12.5% from 456 in 2020 to 513 in 2021. A massive 177.5% increase from 2020 to 2021 was reported for anti-Asian hate crime events. To combat hate speech, the Leadership Conference Education Fund mentioned educating friends and family on the importance of why hate speech is not just an issue on the internet, but society on a whole. Also, by supporting people who are targets of hate speech and promoting positive messages of tolerance. As hate speech continues to be a constant issue in the world we live in today, one must do what they can to prevent its uprising.